Hello, Nyajong. Welcome to Haisu Profile. I'm here with legendary guitarist from Malu. Don't really need an introduction, but I'm going to introduce him anyway. So you guys know the lead guitarist for Malu and Dane too, and therefore lately Dan Ta. This is from the 80s to mid 95 Hakun Yukang. So thank you, Ochana.
Hey, Ochana. Pleasure to be here.
Yep, Tope YouTube channel, huh? So now có couple more bella.
Yes. Zha
Moua. Okay. Để có mong mùa.
Mong mùa ping, yeah.
Mong mùa ping là để có mong lên.
Yeah, a lot of people think we're Montlau. All my friends and everybody, when they first met me, they pointed that, oh, you know, just trying to put up search, put now, go now, go hello, but
yeah, not a lot of mong mùa mong flow. I mean, not a lot of mong mùa mong lane. That's why. I mean,
they are. It's just that not mong lane. They don't really into music, I think.
Yeah,
but,
you know, and we will go into this later. But I think one of the biggest thing is that get the lead singer long Montlau.
Yeah.
You know, so everybody's thinking, oh, the band Montlau, but and actually, you know, it's like a Montling, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
So, okay. So we nói có trong từ mấy giờ mình cả tết cha.
Yi chào.
Yi chào là. You already had the mong paint the, you know, we know where that's at in Laos. So okay, yi chào là. The just make a what town?
Oregon, Portland, Oregon.
Oh, really? Oh, the menya Portland, you the mema Chicho, California la.
Yeah. But nhớ bây giờ bây tôi trở thành là chỉ để cái gì của they cut warfare. Of course, you know, we have to try to promote warfare. Yeah, so that's the reason why everybody's moving now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Yichao Portland, they trong tới mấy chỉ
lúc Yichao thì biết luôn.
They mấy chỉ lúc giọt từ.
Nhớ Portland cơ. Portland, Oregon.
Thằng mấy lúc California, nè.
Oh, yo, bên nhà Merced. Lúc chơi Merced.
Bên nhà Merced,
yeah.
On đây họ tới mấy ít chỉ nhau Merced, sao là?
Yeah, nhà Merced chỉ ta nói chỉ after high school ta nói chỉ bây giờ chỉ bắt đầu nhớ tao Bay Area. Which is by San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Some have mong
no. Just very few. Bây giờ cho cái first like second by nhau tích chụp hay sao yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Có thể có cái này hạt mình chỉ ta có Portland cho Merced cho Bay Area thì có ta xin nó có nhát từ.
Kunya Fresno.
Yeah. Có cho nhau đọc xong hả?
Kunya có chỉ tao Bay Area luôn trên đấy nhà tao đấy hắn có chỉ xong. Yeah.
Oh, that's a while.
Yeah, 15 years.
There, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people still think you're still Merced.
Yes. Yeah, because that's what I originally lived. Yeah, so yeah.
Okay. So, thật sự có trong pin đầu guitar là.
With the brothers, Luna, yeah, like all the brothers in guitar, yeah, nhớ thay tế tổ này, yeah. So, talk in link guitar này chỉ cũng yeah, get involved with guitar. Just I didn't get to play or get into it. Talk nhớ tốt sự tích mình cả này, yeah. So, chỉ lúc sau này cũng lên, lúc sau Merced California cũng lên, yeah. So I started playing. And then about 14 years. Tao một cái blog show.
About the come big player.
Yeah.
So có tỷ lệ từ khá cả đó.
Yes.
Okay. So then was he formally trained or known in Dawson?
Just little mornings. Yeah, but he has a band in Taipei. He does like little share be you know me up in Oregon. So they play a little bit. That was it.
Okay. Do you what his band was called?
Push it up. which one name? I don't remember the name at all. I don't think so. I was
ช่วยดอกทันทีใช่ไหม
แล้วก็จะนอนแต่พวกthey built their own guitar in Thailand and yeah 古东就看不有 guitar 都是一直兄弟不那个不兄弟
No,
Yeah,
come on,
he's-
before my time.
yeah
So-
he's very he's pretty big in the old days yeah
Okay, ก็ที่เราเนี่ย is he still around here?
yeah 人家什么都
Oh,
yeah 人家什么都还会演 Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Actually, that's good. So we know ก็ยอto lead guitars ก็ปนดาวหรือ instrument นะฮะ
just mainly on guitar and of course when I record we don't bass I keyboard but I'm not good at I just program half the time and like just cheat it in there put string into songs and so forth like that but I'm mainly just guitar yeah.
Okay. So we got the can you read notes or you just play
No.
by ear?
I could find a note. Oh, okay, that's
That's
this
A, B,
note, that note,
whatever.
but I can't read and play no.
Yeah, แล้วก็kuma I always have a debate 就กูจะพูดอยู่แต่จะเท่าเอ็นี่ตื่นต้อง know ให้ชาจะเท่าเอ็นี่น้องต่อ so we had this ongoing debate like
That's not true. That's not true. A good musician that you don't really know how to read music at all. It's just fundamental and like it's all in here.
Yeah, I mean I can see it both ways. A lot of the greats they listen by ear and I think they're very, very talented to do that.
No, it comes all directions. Yeah, when it comes to a good musician, yeah.
Okay. So ก็ถกก็รู้ตัว someone who are someone ก็จะ idol or band ก็น้องถกก็รู้ตัวนะมองมิกา
Mostly Mikasa. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So we grew up in the late 80, and then so yeah, good. Of course, you know, pay more on my yeah, got the money yeah. So got no gango va Duli Malibu.
the legends.
Yeah, Jisha, all of those guys, and Jamona, or Pimikana, in those areas where Molly Crew, Dawkins, Judas Priest, all those heavy metal band that we're listening to.
Yeah, kuma I hear man
Yeah.
first time I hear a lot of that. What you know Iron Maiden, Motley Crue,
Yes.
I hear a lot of that.
Those are years.
Yeah, so maybe I'll sing somebody.
Yep.
So you have a favorite what you know Mika or Hmong guitarist?
Oh yeah. Yes. Mika. Oh yes, of course. There's many of them. Yeah, many of them. Like so many of them. Like Ingve, Vinnie Moore, and Jason Baker. Hmong. Yeah. Well. This guy from Laos, he's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
He's
What's his
Malu
name?
Cool.
Well,
he's pretty
I
good.
can't say I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I look him on YouTube.
Oh, he's good. He's
yeah.
he was one of the best right now. Yeah, it's Monza. Yeah, he's
Rock and roll?
anything he could play.
Oh,
He composed too. He's very good.
Oh wow.
Yeah, very very professionally good.
That's interesting. So no Eddie Van Halen,
Yes.
no Slash.
Oh yeah. Those two. Yeah. Of course, 80. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You're an 80s baby.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Definitely. Okay. How did Malu, how did it start? And what year?
Well, like I remember like so we kind of just play, and then going to my bass, which is and so he, po number say the pop lane or she I met him and then me and him kind of get together and then to na long ha ne to ku what Tommy 那边呀，波路 Tennessee 路是吧呀，波吉 Tennessee 路说这样Benin 这样 South California 那边呀，所以波路什么事他呀，这天呢这 out the problem day 那边呀，so
That was the style back then.
yeah, so we didn't care about their music knowledge at all. Bây giờ oh problem they cool chứ. Hey, let's get into band, let's play. Nó xong rồi we have very little knowledge of music, and we're just like as you could tell on the first album, it's very very low quality of everything, and so that's how we both get together. Thằng biết thằng mày bé luôn bé mà chiều mà luôn nữa, đan đầu xe. Yeah, so
I bet you a lot of people didn't know that.
no, yeah, so bé nó chỉ we kind of choose a name, and then it was and then we chose between like these beasts, like play punzong everything, Malu, how the story is very legit.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's huge, and
either
it's
it was Malu or Kanko what you know Pinu Vai.
Right, yeah.
Moment film type a kid
Right.
type to go on the
so we didn't come across Pinuwai at all at that time, because I don't know why, but I guess we didn't know too much about Pinuwai at that time. So Picho Pauzu the na Lunjona, fairy tale about Malu is bad, like and they eat people, so we came out with that. We just
Okay, so got to Lane.
we took Lane.
He's the drummer.
He's a drummer.
They got to lead guitar. They're spy or for member.
Well, cú hát lên thì chị tin là chị tụi mình bass chị tụi nào long hát tụi nào long từ cứ yeah, so there's 5 of us, right? So cú lên trong tổ to Tommy, yeah, 5.
Long time, right?
Yeah, so basically we had 2 drummers, but to the good didn't really make it with us because I'm busy. He wasn't really recording with us. Yeah.
So other band member got name boy trained too, or
No.
got the
No. We never have any schooling or anything. It's just, as you could tell, the music is pretty. Yeah.
Oh, so that was
Yeah, that I would say we started like really playing 84, 85. Yeah. Okay. So and then bên mọi tụi lâu ít tụi Tom. Yeah, Tom Hai Ying to they're the one that recorded pay us to record the album.
Oh,
Yeah, bitch. We don't have any money.
Yeah.
They're portrait that hey, let's go record and be like, okay. Yeah.
So somebody to hire Maple Master,
Yeah. Oh yeah, we went to record in a studio in somewhere in yeah.
Okay, because when you don't do other Hmong band during that era,
Right.
the when you have Pitchy Master, bring guys for some studio, the Linton T, the 321, the dollars.
Oh yeah. Well, I thought you said master to go master the tape. No, yeah. Oh yeah, the same thing. We didn't know anything better. We were like bunch of kids. Yeah, I was. Brother, so we were very young at that time. Yeah.
So, Memo put your album.
Pedro Curry, I want to say, Takana, Kulma Kocho, Nalon sooner, Kuka, no, sir, do.
So, you guys only had one classic album.
Right, one live album.
One live classic album.
And then The rest, it's all programmed and so forth like that.
Okay.
Some people still think that we're playing live drum is some it's all programmed in. Yeah.
Okay. Nít thì cho show cho go cho pin.
Thought not long, top and bass.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't do any of those right now.
Oh, you didn't
I'll
write
just
the song?
I'll just get the music for them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the album, you guys have so many classics on there, like Kosi, Toloche, Cheo Chito. I can just go on and on, Santoa. But, it's all classics.
It's very low quality.
Quality is one issue, but what you put into it, the harmony and everything, I think it's a classic because I'm a music connoisseur, so the album skip, but going back, listening to your song prior to asking you for the interview, or repeat like that, I can listen to every one of them now repeat.
I told people that if they see the album, just burn it. It's just
I think I still have my uncle, that uncle somewhere. It's somewhere in storage. Maybe you guys should re-release in CD or something. Remix.
Yeah.
Okay, so how the how the a lot of people Chipota kayo Hmong because to na long cloud, right? So
how they don't expect the Hmong guy will do such a thing. The Yakato and all the whole time that he's with me here recording, and one day he came over and nakuna to hello na. Sound like
yeah, I'll just listen to Yakada Day too, his one classic song.
Yeah. That guy's good.
Yeah, Topima, Kunoma. I thought he was a young guy. Can you longer than that? Oh, girl, you're old. No, so how I go say? Oh, amazing.
I record that for him.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That guy, I'm coming for you too.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, so that's cool, man. So your ping couple more specific one I'll make a track, make a list.
I don't like any of them. I guess like Tolache. Yeah, I had to like for example, yeah. I will, because I'm into more heavy stuff, so if I had to choose on that album, yeah. But yeah.
Okay, so I was listening the other day and more Asian Ba Zha.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm Momika.
Yeah.
Couldn't know. And I thought, man, those are very controversial lyrics at the time. Come on, right?
Yeah.
So you just I don't think Hmong you have much lyrics don't have.
Yes.
I equivalent that to like crew.
Yeah.
Like so like, oh, he said that he's more to put playing like day,
Yeah.
So
I didn't write those. He did. Yeah. I just do the music.
Yeah. So I thought it was 87, 86. That'd be very controversial.
I think it's more like the 90.
The 90.
Yeah,
okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
That's very controversial.
It's later time.
Yeah.
We record your single.
Oh, so it was not. It was not on the original album. I remember Culture single release. Yeah, because I thought just something. I don't think that was on the original album.
No.
But go listen to that one, people.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Some people like it.
Yeah. Okay, so I look back then. I know. Remember more concert. I think more, huh?
Well, we started to, and then. Me and I'm a bass. We got into trouble, like with women, of course. So right away it just like big stuck at that big Lin whom Merced, and then Fresno. in Sacramento. Like I don't think we get to Fresno at all. Like we're just like starting to touring, and then like I say, we got into we got ourselves into women's trouble,
Okay.
and then chỉ bố tôi phải mua vé lão của nhau cho nhiều số đàn bây giờ cũng chỉ mua I didn't make it because of I was in trouble. We are like just bunch in troubles like with girls,
We don't
women.
want to get into details.
Yes, yeah, it's just like so.
어때 형한테 형었지?
I would say 89, 90 na
Oh,
yeah.
make up a more July 4th. Mr.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Oh, so you guys never really toured in Fresno?
No.
We
didn't even have the chance. Look what happened. Because we just got in trouble left and right. Everybody. Yeah, like singer, bass, haku. Yeah. So yes, we are. Yeah.
Another question. How do you think the Hmong people receive make go rock and roll make a paint back then? How do you think they received it?
At that time because of it's a few like because it's not about the quality, it's just about what we did in the community. Because we're not the first, maybe we're first or second that is doing that stuff at that time, and because we're like talking Malay to New Year and channel Fox up but we didn't know Hmong people has this kind of entertain too. And then it just we just like look people ask me and they're saying that you guys are this and that. I go, no, we're just a pioneer. We're just a pioneer,
definitely.
And that was
Kahalaka, if I'm not mistaken, you guys are one of the first rock and roll band in America, right?
I think Gongxia, they play I think before us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Gongxia, they're very good.
Oh,
and
really?
I still remember the music. Yeah.
Okay.
Gongxia, Texas, never. I think they come out before us too, but they don't really. I don't know if they play metal, they play rock and roll. Yes.
Did they have an album or put
Yes. Yeah. They're very good, man. Like we're just like compared to the music, we're like very kiddish, and I remember like that. And they came out tour later too, and I never met the guy though. Just never met up with the guy, and I heard that there's one of the guys want to come out and meet up with me a long time ago, but it never happened. Never happened.
That's interesting.
Yeah, never
I don't think a lot of people knew that. You tell the truth.
Yeah, yes.
Bây
giờ mình lúc bé ha lại cho lúc nó có hạt này cho bố xuất trong bên này. So
but obviously you guys are one of the pioneers too, in the Hmong community. So I mean I recall, with your uncle, your album, you by man, Malu, what is this? It looks like a Motley Crue album or something, which are already kind of similar. I don't know, oh, this is rock and roll, So that's how, I heard, and I think the first song I ever heard.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I didn't know.
It's a good title for that.
Yeah, exactly. It is a great title.
Yeah.
So that's one of my favorites. So
thank you.
Yeah. So you guys never came out with a second album or third, right?
No.
Break up.
It just like when I try to like do a little tour here, and then I don't know. I forgot. don't remember detail, but you know, bây giờ我们录节说了，you know，莫个不当下接触了噻。Yeah.
So, do you still keep in touch with the old other?
Oh yeah.
singer?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the singer's still Merced.
Okay.
And then the bass player, which is he's saying one song Malu album too. I do more for Drew Blackbone.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's playing bass. No, he just sang for Blackbone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was your stint with Malu. Eventually, correct me if I'm wrong. They call Banjun Dane.
Oh yeah. By Jay Dane. Yeah. Jay Dane it's a friend. You know, when we we playing. So when so and then me and the singers are really good friends. And you know, even before we get together.
Yeah.
So after Paul released like first album, we started becoming very good close friends, and then we work on their second album.
Okay.
Yeah, so I record the whole album.
So the first album you were with them too?
No,
second.
The first album I do guitar me Alain. Yes.
Alain Chung.
Yeah, Alain Lee.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, so he was the lead guitar for that first album, and then I record the whole second album for them. Yeah.
Okay. So, we're gonna save that interview with Dane for another time.
Yeah, sure.
So, okay. So you were with them for a couple of years then, as the lead guitarist, right?
Well, yes, and I'm not gonna say like I've been with the band for how many years, but it's just that like second album, we kind of like. At that time, it's kind of dead. Like I don't know what happened, but and then I remember Paradise still playing, Sounder still playing, very very hot.
Yep.
And then I think we're asked to open the porno pay and I don't think they want that. Yeah, I remember like they didn't want us to. Because the stuff that we're playing is too heavy.
Yeah.
So I remember something like that. Yeah.
Okay. You play as Dane or as Malu?
Dane. Yeah. Dane. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Sounders, huh? It's about love.
Yeah. Yes.
You guys
like
were
Backstreet Boy.
You guys were something else.
Yeah. So it won't fit in it. So. Yeah.
Có những bao ta có họ có những June Blackbone, June Dane, có Yaka, Peter Paul, Ball, Blackbone, Dreamcatcher. But I not got bao cho họ.
I don't know they didn't personally, but I heard the names.
Yeah. Heard the names.
Yeah, cho got Blackbone bây giờ.
Yeah.
Ball actually bây giờ. I think
Peter Ball.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So. Let me ask you, as a lead guitar, who do you think are some of the good or better Hmong guitarists? That in your opinion, no?
Oh, like I said, yeah.
I mean, it could be back then or now.
Back in the days, there not very many good guitarists. I don't remember, but I remember a few guys like Fu Lee, Alain Lee, Jay Lincho, kind of 就像了 yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I never meet Jay. I never met the guy. But yeah, Fu Lee, he go by Casey. He just passed away in Minnesota like not too long ago. Yeah.
Okay. Rest in peace. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I see that a couple years ago, June they talked.
Yes.
Right? So how did that happen?
We're just having a good time, and he needs a guitar, so I just kind of get on stage with him and playing backing track, and he covered in the Minji in the Linda cell. Yeah.
So you guys never really record anything, just covers.
Yes, cover and then I record 2 songs for him. Yeah, like I told you earlier, and then we had the chance to go play HMF too. Yeah, that 1 year. Yeah, me and Dane and Doc are new members, so we just go out there as Malu. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you couple more any project, any albums out coming out or anything, or anyone you wanna get with to do album cover or what you like?
Well, originally I always had a plan that I wanted to release a little bit of a instrument and so forth, but it came to where I go, I think it's gonna be funny. So Guitarist kind of like I composed a few songs here and there, back and forth, and then I guess I didn't like enough to release it. So maybe,
Okay.
but nothing promised at all right now at this moment. No.
Okay. So, do you have any people that you want to work with, produce with?
Not at this moment.
Not at this moment.
Yeah. Yaka, he's been talking about coming over again and want to do another project. He's stuck in Guyana. Yeah, so I don't think he could come over anytime soon too. So I don't know, but that was a part of it too. If he comes and so yeah, but nothing is nothing is set up. Nothing set up.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'd be cool, man. I'm sure a lot of fans are waiting, for
A few. Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right. So, then there, I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Right. So, y'all kunongka big question. Y'all ka te katli. Y'all kachi kan te kulo chai chaka hao na.
Okay.
All right. You get what's
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So,
Kind of confused on that anyway, but go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, your thought they call John Loss.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
All right. So question 1: You think you are one of the all-time best Hmong guitarists?
No.
Okay. So that was easy. So you cut the look off. Okay. All right. So question 2. Pitanka Hamiji, but I'm gonna ask you that back in the day there, but more thick y'all girl who we kind of crazy, cause somebody uma Bishay put your video your girl my me party sleep your guitar somebody her but more groupie hama.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to say no names. You don't have to say any names, but you more holla out somebody.
Oh yeah, tapi Melinda, Serena, like there's a whole bunch of girls online, yeah, and then came out to us, oh, Lucia, yeah, I think that was like the best moment in our age. That was like I would say 20 or 21 or 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wow, I can't imagine that somebody thought.
I'm not gonna call groupie. No, that's too much. But I mean,
fans, right?
Yeah, like
call fans.
Yeah, like they're pretty busy with like we got in trouble, left and right at that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, well, I guess you didn't hesitate to answer that one. So quickly, the second, would you like to call that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the final question. So. I was doing some research, and some people say that Dane helped your career. Others said that you took Dane to another level when you started to join Dane. So, with those comments. So, couple there. I mean, you feel free.
Oh yeah, no, I'll answer that. Like,
so, Tatira, because you like Joe Hart.
I would say that they're a good band, and they're a good friend. And back in the days, and their type of music that they're playing is a little different. Mine too, more like heavy metal. Yeah, heavy metal. And is I don't think it's gonna sound like that at all.
Oh,
It's just gonna be something different, and I really think that I do a very good job on their
definitely.
second album, because if you want to compare that to the first album, it's just different.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
gonna
it's just
say
different, and for the whole time that I do music, the Hmong comedian, like even though it's still pretty sucky, but I think that was one of the most the album that I did. I put everything into it. So that the singer, the way we put things together, like the way he composed and I composed. It just it's just like it fit in really nice. Yeah, yeah. So to answer that question, I don't want to claim the the credit, but I think that it because of me that it's making that those music and everything comes together really nice. And you have to like without me, I think it's gonna sound different.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a good answer.
Yeah, and I did everything, just the music part of it. I did everything by myself, and his little brother did a little solo in the beginning of. I forgot what that song is. It's a slow song, but he did a little bit on the intro. That was it. But I did everything else, and actually, I didn't even get much credit for it.
Okay.
Yeah, like I feel like I didn't get. I don't deserve. I didn't even get the credit where it's supposed to, because on the album, it didn't say much. But I did everything. I think I should get more credit than that.
I mean, not to start anything between you and the upon you, but now we hear the backstory.
Yeah.
So that's good to know.
So yeah, a lot of people. I see a lot of people write stuff in YouTube and this and that, and Joshima. Yeah, I didn't feel like I get the credit where it should be. I did everything, and he's saying there, and but I did the hard work and everything. I put so much hour into it, but it didn't really, like I was looking forward to see the writing, but but that's that.
Yeah, so that's fair enough, So, all right, so again, Kuchilo,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have any crazy stories to tell? Come with funny, crazy, stupid, whatever that you recall.
I can't think of anything right now, but I mean, I guess a music part of my life that it's actually it's part of my curse. I would say, yeah, because and then how like when you know too much about something, or doing too much about something, and you kind of lost something. Yeah. Okay. So like because of my my guitar playing too, kind of lost my first wife, and then I think because a lot of things because of the music part, and and like I said, it's good and it's bad, and but I guess the good part right now is that I start to gain the respect 40 years later.
Yeah.
Like and but
as long as you're getting it.
Yeah.
Right?
So so I don't think I have any. I mean, there's a lot of story, but I don't know if it's appropriate for this. But I have fun.
Okay.
And a lot of good musician right nowadays, and I'm really happy to see them grow, and very more people is again getting there, and I'm really proud. So yeah, that's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no stories to tell, right? But
there's a few, but
we're gonna keep it PG-13.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So. To end this, a couple more you have to your fans, to YouTube to all your fans out there. Like you said, it's been almost 40 some years. Any words of wisdom? Cause feel free.
I think I have few fans now only, so I don't know if I should say anything. But yeah, if you into music, you know, just practice hard. Like don't be like us back in the day, where like, you know, get on stage and make a fool of yourself. And and you know, like what's, you know, there's a 4 count, some, you know, and the measure has to be you know, appropriately you know, demand and play, and you know, and stop, and at that time, all time, we didn't know. Nothing. There's no YouTube or anything nowadays. You know, the kids nowadays has so much, you know, advantage, and do everything on YouTube. You could learn a song slowly, and back in our days, we had to learn a solo by that same speed. And so a lot of time when we do copies, you don't get the right sound, and so forth. And don't copy other people's music too. And, you know, and that was us. We hack a lot of people's, I mean, others' songs and so forth, and it haunts you later time. So but who's not doing that back in the days? You know, everybody's copying. Malu is copying all kinds of, you know, people's music. KZ's doing it. Thule's doing it. Everybody's doing it. You know, so I don't feel too bad, but that, you know, as times go by and you learn that, oh, that's not cool. And you know, if you do, don't make it too exact. So that's one. I guess that's my advice. And even today, Yasmi's still doing it. And copy, you know, other people's music and singing into it, and we gotta stop. So and then some other people still doing it too. Not that much, but yeah. So if I want to say anything, or, you know, advice, music friends, not like people out there, I think that is what we should focus on, and not, you know, try to do it yourself. Don't be trying to, you know, imitate or copy other people's you know, we gotta stop. You know, we gotta do our own and get our own going. That way it live forever, and you know that you know that it's yours, and you're mentally good, and you know, practically you're more success that way and feel better.
All right. Yeah, so there we have it. The legendary Malu guitarist, Zha Moua.
Yes.
So thank you for coming to our show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all,